Hello everyone, I'm Ace of J, and today we're going to start a new series, Life is Strange Reunion. It almost feels like yesterday when I just played the other Life is Strange game. But anyways, after I saw the trailer and I saw Chloe in there, I just had to play this one. I'm so curious how the story will play out, so without further delay, let's just jump right in.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
And that's what we did.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay.
No, we saved Arcadia Bay.
After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Sophie's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Sophie, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Sophie herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
I think we did, right?
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Isn't it funny? Like, they pretty much summed up all the games in like 10 minutes, and it would take hours to play. We really could have saved all those hours. They could just summed up in 10 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Would you like to decide choices that were made previously in the story? Let's just choose it. We'll just stand by our decisions. No, I was friends with yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, I friend zoned everybody. You did not survive, Chloe. I'm sorry, I killed you. Sophie, no, I supported her. And then I friend zoned you as well. What do you mean I'm happy? Yeah, I stand by my decisions, man. No regrets. Is this my place? It's a mess. It's kind of small.
Yeah, tell her to get the fuck out of there, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
It's gonna start off with Chloe, really?
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Is this like an alternate reality? I'm a little bit lost. Negotiate. Chloe, you got this.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulbitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
Ugh. We're that broke? You can't even afford a toothbrush? Am I gonna walk through the mirror? Chloe had powers all along, guys. Can you imagine that? I might not be wrong. What the? We didn't even really start the game and I'm already confused. Okay, that's obviously the bathrooms where she got shot, kinda.
Not again.
But, what do you mean not again?
Worse.
This happened before?
I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Wait, so Chloe has powers? This is like a hodgepodge of, this was the fireplace from the last game with Safi and we'll just follow the footsteps. Someone came in, so I'm gonna go out. Can you imagine if Chloe really did have powers all this time? But, wait. The footprint stopped. I don't think this is the way, guys. Just kidding. I think we're supposed to follow it this way. Of course it is. Follow the path, dumb
How
nut.
long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only
That
getting
font
worse.
is tiny.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the
Why
trigger.
is Chloe here? Interesting.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone.
You don't really know
But why
Max
does
very
it
well,
feel
do you?
real?
I mean, Max killed you too, Chloe.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
I don't remember them saying that, but okay. So Chloe was just living in an alternate reality this entire time. She wasn't dead. Wait, was that the same gun I just looked at? Yes, it was. I keep going backwards. I apologize, guys. My sense of direction sucks. What's this?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
Never mind. I'm confused now. Okay, no, we keep going this way.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Okay, great. Is that Chloe's?
I know I'm alive. I've got a decade of memories to prove it. But somewhere, deep in a place I try never to go, I also know I'm dead.
Okay. I'm sure there's an explanation for this, guys. We'll figure it out.
My own death. The one I begged Max to choose. It feels realer than my life. But how?
Interesting. That's the same place Safi died. Oh, and there's a lighthouse in the middle of nowhere. Who's that?
Max?
Oh, she's fading. What the heck is going on?
Max, no!
What? There's an actual
There's
bullet
one person
through
who
the
can
mirror.
help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
Oh shoot, is it already 20 minutes?
I just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish, or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
We must be Max, right? Is that a skunk or a squirrel?
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont.
She still talks to herself in her head.
My camera is underneath all this. This weekend was the height of my professional
Ooh,
success.
donuts?
And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
That's fine. Look.
My most trusted companion.
That's all you had to say about that?
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill her.
Okay, she liked that one. She likes landscaping. Take.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
I keep forgetting she's like a teacher. I mean, I guess. Oh, so this is that kind of journal, so we can just kind of backtrack and. I mean, they kind of went through everything already. I guess I don't want to read it, guys, but you guys are more than welcome to pause it. Student essays. What else can I look at? Is that it? The essays are it? Move?
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat.
So you wore a silly
I
hat?
think I'll stick to looking like Max. The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Can we see it? Alright, not bad. We flip it? No? That picture's going to be important because we're going to be caught in like a tough situation and then we'll want to look back at that moment and go back in time.
Close-up.
Ooh, squirrel! That's way too small. I should have, yeah, retake that. Oh, hold. Gotcha. Come back. Come back, squirrel. You can't go, oh, we can't go any, why can't you turn? Sure, that's beautiful. What happens if you double exposure again? That is pretty, though. Moses, so focus on the trip. He'll fill you in when you get back. Are you back? Are you safe? Of course I'm safe. Still on the road. What's going on? Good. Then stay away for now. There's some kind of attack on campus. Oh my god, what's happening? Are you okay? I'm headed to the observatory. There are students trapped. The fire's spreading quick, really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. No, I'm coming to help. I'll be there soon. Stay safe. And we have so many other missed stuff, which... What? Wait, family friendly? Oh, I would love to look back at all this, but...
I never figured out who this was. But
Yo.
it's nice that somebody cared.
Yo, Max, I get it. I get it if I'm the last person you wanted to hear from. Saw the news about the storm and I hope you're alright. Okay, great. So we still talk to Vin. Black and white cookies. Those are actually pretty good. Yasmin's still talking to me? Why?
Something horrible is happening on campus.
Yeah, fire broke out.
I've got to get back now.
What the hell are you gonna do about it? Are you a firefighter now? Yeah, see, there's sirens. Let the professionals take care of it. What are we gonna do? There's also that other student who had powers, but we never really got to find out what her powers were. I forgot her name. I'm sure she'll show up.
For 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
I mean, if my friend texts me and said, "Oh my
This is
gosh,
so
everything's on
horrible.
fire, stay away," I'll be okay. Like, call 911, you know, and that's it.
The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all
Ah,
this mean?
rival club? That's kind of taking it to an extreme, don't you think? Anything else? I'm gonna explore. There's nothing I can do about the darn fire. What was this, a rave going on or something? What is this? Cheese toes? That doesn't sound appetizing at all. Yeah, the sirens are...
What happened here?
Where are they? They seem to be going farther away. Can I take a picture? For evidence. Wait a minute, let me get the observatory in there. Not quite. Oh, and let's get a little bit of the moon. Yeah, that's a nice shot. A night to remember. What do you mean? Alright, it won't let me save any pictures, so whatever. Can we talk to this
Damn
man?
fire department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Wait, so there's more than one fire then? Max, don't do anything silly. I do hear someone screaming though. Can we run? Yes, we can.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Yeah, Loretta was that journalist we didn't like. The corrupted criminal administration will not silence us. Voices heard. Well, didn't I tell her at the end, like, I don't know? I thought I told her to do something. Maybe this is my fault.
What the hell? Where did all this anger come from?
I smell Safi. I think Safi is doing something. Didn't she want to cause, like, anarchy?
Where did all this come from?
Why do you keep asking the same question in different ways? I think it's Safi. I think she's sparking... Oh, there's some people dying. Ooh! Why is it boarded up from the outside?
Hang on! I will get help!
It's even chained! Oh my gosh, someone really meant to kill them! What? That's so fucked up! You guys can't break the glass, you really can't? What are you doing? That is terrible! I mean, I kind of want to explore. There's nothing I can do, man. I swear. Nothing on the tables. But there's something.
Someone set this
Molotov.
fire on purpose.
Yeah, but they locked him in, which is fucked up, man. Oh, it's like more than one building.
Damn it!
Of course, it's out of order. That's like a safety hazard.
Security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
What do you mean, no shit? Why are you just running around? Do something. Security? Where's the other staff members? Where's Yasmin? Where's Moses?
The campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses?
No!
Hold on! I'm coming!
Well, that answered my question. I found Moses. Oh no, I broke my damn camera. Of course it's hot, you idiot.
Hurry, the roof is caving in!
What do you want me to do? You're the one that told me to stay away in the first place. I'm not even supposed to be here.
No.
Wait, does he have Chloe in his arms? Or is that a beam? Oh, that's so graceful. Wait, am I in the building? No.
No.
So do I have to rewind time now because Moses, like, because everyone died? What did they take a picture of? I don't hear Moses, I think he's gone.
Come on.
Oh, I knew it.
I'll save you, Moses. I'll save
Yep, Moses
everyone.
dead.
Just give me time.
Max has like the worst luck ever. Like her friends just keep dying.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a photo again.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up.
So you're okay with the whole
But
school
maybe
like burning
I can't fuck
and
it up any
dying?
more than it already was.
I don't know. Whole darn place is on fire.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a
You
lifetime
left on
ago.
a trip.
Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies
But
time
yeah, Moses,
travel.
I saw your death. Let's start with that.
And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
This is my home, and I won't let it.
Burn.
Oh my God.
Oh, the flames, you mean? Yeah, that's kind of a cool effect, isn't it?
Hello.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay. I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. Your
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
I'm just curious who boarded all these buildings up with wood and chained, like,
It's so
how did that happen?
But for how long?
Well, you have the weekend to figure that out, or why do I gotta call her Sam? Max. Oh,
Moses
hot
should be
cocoa.
waiting for me in his office.
Sure. But, you know, as most Life is Strange games, you gotta look around a bit. Oh, I see. Why can't you, like, back up? It's like she... Come on, you're not a freaking tripod. You could move.
He's smiling.
Perfect.
But you know he feels empty inside. Is a jack-o'-lantern series too
I like how your inner
on-the-nose
thoughts just
for a
talked
New
over
England
each other.
photographer?
Okay, what else could I interact with? Any button prompts?
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Okay, well there's Loretta, except she's not I suppose we could listen to it real quick. Anything about Loretta's march?
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows.
Like some Harry Potter shit.
I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Great podcast. So great, Max has nothing to say, not even her inner thoughts. Anything else? We kept looking at this chick, I don't know why. Is this Moses' office? Can I look?
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
I mean, he knows your powers, he knows how this works, so I mean, it would be a big surprise. Is there anything else? Should we just talk to Moses? I was gonna see if I can go... Oh, wait. I can't go upstairs now. What's this?
My classroom is the great outdoors.
That's your
At least
classroom?
until it starts snowing.
You don't really have a lot of students, do you? Alright, so I'm right across Moses. Great.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
Max, this is not the time. Is she stupid? I know she just saw him die, but...
Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Yeah, that was awkward.
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember.
Huh?
I mean...
Oh my gosh, she's just as annoying as she was with... I heard from your assistant. I figured it would happen.
It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Is that the right thing to say? That's kind of weird.
I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
He looks like a Pixar character. Like a Pixar villain. What about liberal arts? Yeah, what about my department?
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Oh. What, do you want me to fail my students? Is that what it is? It's not an easy A. Ooh, well, how should we approach it? It sounds defensive if I say it's not an easy A. But...
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
He doesn't like me. He hates me.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Whoa!
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
Nope.
You're good.
Big trouble in the
I'm
future.
back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
You died, Moses. I had to. I know it's risky. Safer alternative. I know it's risky.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
You have no idea what I just seen.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was
much
great,
worse, man.
incredible,
Much worse.
But while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong.
I would just jump right to the point.
There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
Just say it. You.
Moses.
We have to warn him.
I'm sorry, but I saw you.
You never got to become doctor.
Wow.
Yep.
Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
No, we didn't, right?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, well, fine.
I've never felt so
Die in the fire, then.
before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So,
let's skip town now, Moses.
Fire department, they'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for.
Mm-hmm.
Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Huh?
Let's get to work.
Okay, so...
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Is everything still the same upstairs?
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree.
Really?
We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back.
Right, Sophie's not here right now. I think she has something to do with all the chaos, though.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Lizards are so underrated as pets.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
Sure, sure. I knew there'd be new stuff up here. Anything else? Anything else?
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
So thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but yeah, because there's different endings, right? So obviously this is my gameplay from the last game, and Yasmin was fired. But I know there were some other options that you could have made, and she would have still remained. So I wonder if that happened, like, would we have to deal with Owen? That jerk?
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Falsely reported dead. Police blame computer error. Residents experience short-term memory loss in the wake of the perfect storm. Caledon's unanswered questions. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike the area with no warning last week. But as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stranger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Safia Llewellyn Fayad was seen on campus on the same day that Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. This reporter remembers reading Llewellyn Fayad's obituary in his very paper, though electronic records from that day have been corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty revealed further discrepancies. None of them had any memory of Llewellyn Fayad's death, though some recalled seeing a flower-covered memorial on campus the previous week. Llewellyn Fayad was unavailable for comment. Sure.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
Huh. Okay.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
That is something.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Alright, is that it?
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways.
Well, we'll find out.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
Oh, I don't know.
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Timed.
Oh.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Okay, so I have to look around for... That's not it. Why do I have to inspect the alien?
I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai.
No, but I wanted to look at it anyway.
Surprise me. Safi's been radio silent for almost a year.
Yeah, I don't care about that, man. I'm looking...
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close? Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Uh-huh.
Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed.
That would actually make sense. Anybody else? Oh wait, what's this?
Are you my mystery killer?
Looks like he's from like Samurai Jack or something. What else? What else? What else? Oh, here.
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But
No,
what's
that
her
shouldn't.
name?
That wouldn't be the killer though. Or you never know. Sometimes those cutesy characters are the worst because they're the least suspected, you know. I don't see anything here. What am I looking at?
Get us out of here!
Oh, I'm having flashbacks. PTSD.
Moses likes
Ooh.
working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
It's like one of those Gundam wing thingies.
Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Is there anything new to interact with upstairs now that we, I don't think so, though. Oh, there is.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady?
Oh, I didn't even look underneath.
Mina Hiramatsu. If
No,
I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great.
I have to keep doing it? That was an ordeal.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
I got you on this one. It's this one, right?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct!
Yay!
You ready for test number 2?
Oh.
Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Okay.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
No instructions, just a locked door.
Great, now I gotta look for clues.
A few moments later.
Oh, wait, duh.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
It was literally right next to the drawer. Come on.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
I'm gonna break it open, rewind, and then it'll be open for me.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
It's an easy fix, come on, man. As long as we don't have any nosebleeds. She can only do it in little spurts, so that's so annoying.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
We just need something soft for that, right? Is it closed now? Yeah. Alright, so we have to look for something soft to catch it, right? Yep. This will work great.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Alright, we got this. And we saved your mug. That mug is
Yes.
kind of dirty, Moses. Did you just stick that in your pocket? Huh? Does that mean he wants to talk to me?
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
Oh my gosh, can you just tell me all the instructions at once? He's gonna make me have a nosebleed just for doing this trivial
Mina
shit.
Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2?
Oh my gosh.
Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
I already have it, man.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Oh my gosh, now what? I'm afraid to stand on the X. What are you gonna drop on me? Like one of those old cartoons. You're gonna drop an anvil on me.
Alright, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
No,
Moses!
It's on fire, you idiot!
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself. Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Oh my goodness, electrical burn.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, teleporting Max.
Why did your test?
What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief
Yeah,
when you're
let's
ready.
test, man. Alright, debrief.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know
Right.
it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
Scared.
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly.
Mm-hmm. It always
What
does.
if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
You don't know that, though.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
So, yeah, aren't we going to talk about what she saw back in the future, I guess you can call it? Like, all the signs that we saw, the killers and about the lies? Leads.
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The 2 timelines, and everything with Safi, and me having powers, and...
You could remind them.
Everyone
you reminded
forgot
me when I
them?
started forgetting.
Oh, what? What did you say? I needed you. That
I
sounds
was
right.
selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so she told everybody.
Why me?
I know you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda and Vin?
Even Amanda and Ven.
Alright.
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon?
Safi.
I saw signs of a protest, but
She's
I'm
my
not sure what it was
suspect.
about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Mm-hmm.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be her?
I would say question mark. We don't know.
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the
But
Safi
she would
we
burn
thought
it.
we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry.
Mm-hmm. Reckless enough to start a fire. I don't know if she would go as far as to chain every. Well, I mean, she almost was about to shoot her own mother. So I mean, maybe she would lock a bunch of students inside and burn them alive. I don't know. I mean, but I think it's more than one person because, I mean, all the buildings, like the glass, was all boarded up with wood. That's why I don't know how the students even got locked in the first place because it's like if you saw a building that was boarded up, wouldn't you be a little bit suspicious? I don't know. What's next? I really don't want to talk about my powers anymore.
So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Oh, now you're worried about variables.
You know, I saw something in class.
You just had me do a
last
bunch
time.
of bullshit tests,
Reggie
Moses.
took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Mm-hmm.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything.
Why wouldn't I? That's why I'm here.
I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
Because his life is on the line, that's why.
Have a good class.
I don't want to die.
I'm sorry.
Are those
so
her
sorry.
students?
Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Why do you ask that? I mean, the way he said it, it makes it seem like they're up to something. They want me out. Wait, do I change the topic? Change of plans.
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Why did you get up to tell me that? Sit your ass back down.
Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there,
Your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Is Jeanette the one smiling to the left? Reggie seems like he's not interested, and Loretta looked like she was... I don't know. Not sure. Loretta, since you like to talk...
Loretta, take a stab.
Perfection.
Speak for yourself.
That's not a bad answer.
Good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out
Literally.
there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today, go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers,
Why?
isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
What?
Now
Why are they
remember.
complaining?
I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help.
All you have to do is take a picture of a person. How hard is that?
Artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
I'm really gonna pick someone? Never mind, Max picked for me.
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intimidating. You looked intriguing. I could be that could be offensive too, but it sounds better than intimidating.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus
Until I
exciting.
interrupted you, I'm sorry.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw
Okay,
in
don't
your
get the wrong
plan.
idea.
Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right.
This is like a southern
the camera
accent.
changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too.
Can I take a picture of you or not?
Her suddenly feels very familiar.
It's Sophie? Sophie. Because she's a shapeshifter, right? Uh-huh. Sophie, is that you?
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me.
Yeah, no, let's not call her out.
But I never got your name.
Because what if we're wrong?
It was so nice to meet you, Max.
What was her
I
name?
hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
It's Sophie.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
I just asked her for a picture. It's fine.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken.
Now go.
Just a
Spread
girl
out,
reading a book.
Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
Was that
You wouldn't even
really
have to ask
Sophie?
permission. Just take a picture.
As a shapeshifter, you never
They're called
know for
candid
sure.
shots.
But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Alright, guys.
Reggie
That's
is the
gonna wrap it
president
up
of Abraxas,
for the first
which
episode.
is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Alright, well now that Max is finally done talking, we're gonna finish this episode. Next time we'll start looking for clues and evidence about the fire, see if we could try to avoid it, obviously. So other than that, it's good to be back. Can't wait to see how everything unravels. I really can't wait to see how Chloe kind of ties into the mix. She's connected, but then I just don't see how. But anyways, we'll find out. Until next time.